Good morning, children. I'm SR Yadav, your English teacher. Today we are going to study your chapter number 10, An Alien Hand, part 3. Let us start. What happens with Tilu and the spacecraft? How does he manage to go to the forbidden places? How he observes things? And what happens when he actually touches the red button, which is most prominent button? Let us see. Actually, it was red letter day for Tilu. Why? Because it was memorable day for him. He got a chance to go to his father's control room, where his father used to work. And that was a long wait. From here itself, he could see the alien spacecraft on his TV screen. And when he went there, he was able to see the spacecraft on his TV screen. What a funny looking thing that he was very excited. He said it was very funny looking. And was it contain? He was very curious. He wanted to know what was there inside the spacecraft. Tilu asked so many questions to his father. But his father, he shook his head. He refused. He said, "We can't say for sure what is there inside. And we are only allowed to observe it from far. Only thing we have been instructed to observe it. And we are not supposed to show our existence. That is what we discussed in the part 2. So, accordingly, his father told him that we are supposed to observe them from far and we are not allowed to show our existence. We are not going to have any operational attitude, but but we control all its parts and can exercise our power if it is up to any mistake. Means if it is going to harm us, we can just make it ineffective. That technology we have. That is what he was briefing Tilo. Now he pointed to an impressive panel. Then he said that we have that panel, which was very impressive panel, and there were several colored buttons on it. And Tilu also looked towards those buttons, that panel, very wistfully. Said, "What? Look, it's up to something, Daddy. Oh my, there may be something special." Tilu suddenly noted some movement in the spacecraft. When he noted something very exciting about the spacecraft, he said there may be something special. So others also in the control room was it too. Then others in the control room, they were also looking towards that TV screen and they were very curious to see. And all eyes were now glued to the screen, and everybody's eyes was on the TV screen. Mechanical hand. This was the mechanical hand which actually came out from the spacecraft. Was immersed means came out from the spacecraft. It was approaching to the the surface of the planet, and then this actually mechanical hand. It was approaching the surface of the planet. That was the scene actually. And then what happens? It means this mechanical hand bent and touched the soil actually. When it was actually doing what? It bent and it was taking the sample of soil, which was it up to what it is doing. People crowded towards the screen for a closer look, and people, they were very curious and they wanted to have a closer look what the mechanical hand was doing. The telescopic lens also, they actually zoomed their cameras also to see it very clearly, and the mechanical hand was functioning like this. Tilu was staring at the control panel, but everybody was busy on the screen, whereas what Tilu was doing, was staring towards the control panel. And what control panel, which was very impressive, it had so many buttons. He was just looking towards that panel, and its attractive buttons also, they was able to see that what was attractive, but the more prominent was red one. So an irresistible desire means that desire that cannot be resisted, that cannot be stopped, and that desire got hold of his of to the most prominent of all buttons, that is red one. So he moved towards that red button, and after observing for some time he moved towards that control panel and he goes to the red button. There was a shrill whistle and Tilu found himself the center of attention. Then there was a shrill whistle and it was a sharp whistle. Noise, there was a noise, and that everybody was looking towards Tilu, and thus he was found himself in the center of the attention. His father pulled him away roughly, and his father was there. He pulled him roughly, and then he restored the red button to natural position. Now, the neutral position, that red button was brought by his father, but the damage was done by that time. Up to that time, the damage was over. The mechanical hand from the spacecraft ceased to work actually. And what happened when he actually disturbed the red button? The mechanical hand which came out from the spacecraft, it stopped working actually. That was the damage. And afterwards, what happens? At the press conference held by NASA, the scientist was briefing the world press. In the press, there was a press conference, and the scientist was giving his views to the press conference like this. Everything had been going on smoothly with the Viking mission. He was discussing that thing with the press, and he said that everything was going okay with the Viking mission, but there was a small hitch. That means glitch or knack. There was some mistake. There was some problem. The mechanical hand, which was to dig out the Martian soil for examination, has developed a malfunction. Now, if this was the discussion in the world press, it was very clear that the spacecrafts were sent from by NASA to collect the samples from Martian surface, which was observed by Tilu's father and his teammates. We don't know the cause, but our technicians are confident enough that they will sort it out. Said that the reason of the neg or the glitch or hitch is not known, but the technicians they're very confident that they will sort out the problem. And and shortly afterwards there was another press release from NASA. And after this particular press release, there was another press release immediately that declared like this: the mechanical hand is working again, thanks to the efforts of our technicians. That technicians they have done a lot, and the lot of thanks to them because the mechanical hand has started working again, and it is taking soil samples are being collected and examined. Soon we will know the answers, the questions whether there is a life on Mars. So that is what the mission was for this Viking mission. What was the mission actually? The mission was whether there is a possibility of life on Mars or not. For that purpose, this Viking mission 1 and 2, they were sent from NASA to the Martian surface. Let us see. Life on Mars, all our planets in our solar system. Of all the planets in our solar system, Mars is nearest in location and physical condition to the Earth. Actually, that is what, as far as position is concerned, Mars is the nearest planet to our Earth. So the scientists behind making mission, they were very hopeful of finding life on Mars, and that is why they hoped that definitely there may be a possibility of life on Mars. But they were in for disappointment, but afterwards they were in disappointment. What was that disappointment? That the Viking mission found no sign of life on Mars. That was the disappointment. So if you are asked that whether there is a possibility of life on Martian surface or not, it is negative. That means there is no hope. There is a disappointment in this respect, and there is no hope of life on the Martian surface. And then we will just read this comprehensive check of part 3. What do you think the mechanical hand was trying to do? So your answer must be like this. The mechanical hand was trying to collect samples of soils from the Martian surface. That may be your answer. Secondly, Tilus pressed the red button and the damage was done. What was the actually damage? Now the second question, Tilu pressed the red button. Damage was done. Let us know what is that damage. So the damage was that the mechanical hand had stopped actually working, and that was only the greatest damage. It had become ineffective or inactive. So that is why we can say that was a great damage. Where had this spacecraft come from? So the spacecraft had come from the planet Earth. That is NASA of America had sent it. Now, on which planet do Tilu and his parents live? Then it is very simple that Tilu and his parents live on the planet Earth, and they just think they are thinking about the Martian surface actually. Okay, how do we, and this is what we can just see, and that is all for your chapter, and you can do your question answers in your homework, and also there is a link given. You can have a quiz on this particular chapter. Thank you and have a nice day, children. Bye bye.